everyone, it's Robin. I have a tag that I wanted to share with you that I created as part of our fun challenge over at Wild Orchid Crafts. Natasha had given it to us the beginning of the month and said sometime during the month make a tag, and she even sent us the tags, which was really nice. Using any theme that you'd like, any products that you want. The only stipulation was to use as many as you could, many different ones from Wild Orchid Crafts as you could. So I just wanted to be able to share my tag with you today. The paper collections that I used the Bo Bunny Forever Fall in the 6x6 pad. That's the new one that came out for CHA. And I also used the 8x8 Lily collection, and I used just this first paper. I used the front as well as the ledger on the back for that. All I did, I adhered the pattern paper onto my shipping tag, and I sprayed it with some Lindy Stamp Gang products and the sprays. And I also painted on Mod Podge, but I didn't do that just yet. I went ahead and you can see there's 3 different layers. Here, there's the bottom, has the ledger, and I just tore that, and it's all really hard because I Mod Podged it, like I said. And then ledger at the top, and then this is, of course, from the Bo Bunny. So I sprayed it all, and then I went over it. I added some shimmer paint from Stampin' Up! In with my Mod Podge. I used the glossy and just kind of sponged it on there, and it came out with this really nice effect. I don't know if it's picking it up. And then obviously you can see that I tore the paper here and then down here, and when I Mod Podged it, and it made it very durable. So this is going in the mail, so I don't have to worry about it, you know, smashing as much. Okay, and then what I did here, I took some burlap, and I had Mod Podged that, just a sheet of it, and then die cut my postage stamp die with that. And you can see I added the Tim Holtz journaling ticket with the rub-on in there, and then added some of the rock candy crackle stickles, distress stickles that Jill had sent me. Up here is a charm from Wild Orchid Crafts, and that comes in a package like this. I just shared that with you in my design team kit for this month. Then I have some Sweetheart Blooms, and then some 10mm open roses. Have some seam binding, 2 different ones, as well as the raffia, and that comes like this and has several different colors there in the store. So, and then all I did was I sprayed them all down with my mini mister with water, and then crinkled them, let them dry overnight. And you can see here I used some of the baker's twine, the divine twine, with the yellow, and then all these tiny little rosebuds. They're so petite and just dainty and cute. But obviously you can see my theme is autumn. Down here I used some cotton lace, and then some more of those 10mm open roses, and then 15mm open roses, and then this is just one of the small trellis roses. And then underneath that I have skeleton leaves, 2 of them, that I painted with my gold dabber, and then these brass flowers that come from Wild Orchid Crafts. I really love these. They come in a couple different colors, I believe. But that's the front here, and I added some stickles to the flower, and then also sprayed it with some Ranger, let me see, what is it called? Perfect Pearl Mist. I use Heirloom Gold as well as Perfect Pearl. And then I glossy accented just this flowery, bushy thing from the paper. And so that's the front, and then I also finished off the back, and this is the 7 Gypsies paper, and then I also sprayed this with Lindy Stamp Gang mists. This is the Etc. Bo Bunny stamp set that I showed recently in a haul video, and down here I had wrapped the baker's twine around it, so I just used that as a pocket, but I did end up adhering it, and you can see the Heirloom Gold and Perfect Pearl mist on there. It's really shiny. So this is what the back looks like, and then I just have a note in here. I just took some of the 7 Gypsies paper, Stampin' Up! Punch, and then stamped onto the paper, but then I cut this out and adhered that on. It's Sorry about my nails. I've been inking, as you can see, and you know, you guys know that stuff just doesn't come off. I'm not going to show you the inside because then you'll know who it's to. But so, and then this is just the back. So that is my completed August challenge for Wild Orchid Crafts, and I had so much fun making it. I don't make tags very often, but when I know it's going to get mailed, then I enjoy making it. I just didn't want a bunch of tags sitting around. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing it, and I'll have all the product codes for the Wild Orchid Crafts products down in the info bar below. Oh, and obviously you know that's an adage kit, but and I distressed everything with walnut stain distressing, and then used the edger. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.